Hello, everyone. Welcome to English 2130, Topics in American Literature. I'm Professor Murphy. I'm going to go over the course organization for you, as it might be a little different from your previous courses, or this might be your first online course. So we're going to look at three main areas. I'm assuming you are logged in, so when you're in your D2L page, you'll notice that you're directed to the announcements. Now, the announcements, I will be posting 2 or 3 announcements per week. Please check these regularly as they can include important information, change of dates, assignments, or writing tips and reading tips for you. So the 3 areas you're going to look at is in the top menu bar is the course materials, communication, and assessment. So in the course material, you will look under content. In the content, if you click on Table of Contents, you'll see on the left you've got a Getting Started module, Module 1, Beginnings to 1820, Module 2, American Literature, 1820 to 1865, Module 3, American Literature, 1845 to 1914, and Module 4, Modernism and Postmodernism. There are some also extra sheets on how to write a literary analysis, other handouts and worksheets, the essay question prompts, etc. So you can take a look at these. Many of the instructional material is already linked into your modules anyway. So before you start the course, you'll need to go to the Getting Started module. This has 4 folders: Overview, Learner Success, the Online Classroom, and Resources and Support. I understand many of you have used D2L before. However, I would like you to go through the components of each of the Getting Started module. There will be an Introduce Yourself discussion board, as well as a pre-course test that you'll need to take before you start the module. This will only take about 1 to 2 hours. For those who are familiar with it, it might even take even less. So please go through each of these components. Again, overview, learner success, the online classroom, and resources and support. And at the bottom is the pre-course quiz. The other important part about the content section that you will need are the modules. So the modules are organized by week. The entire module will be open, so those who want to work ahead can do so. However, you cannot move on to the next module. Discussion boards and quizzes will only be open for 1 week at a time, but you will be able to access PowerPoints, handouts, etc. Each module, weekly module, has an overview and to-do section. The overview and to-do list has 3 parts: an overview, which will tell you what we'll do during the week, your learning objectives, and your module objectives, which state what you should be able to complete by the end of the week. And last, you'll have your assignment due. So please read this each week so you have a better idea of what's expected from you for this module. Now, on each of these weeks, you'll have either videos, PowerPoints, maybe some extra reading to help you understand the works that you're being assigned. There are some optional videos, which of course I strongly recommend just so you get some more background information on your reading. My literature course is organized like this. You'll have a discussion board every other week. You will have a writing assignment every other week, and you'll have a quiz every week based on your reading or handouts. So make sure you read these. There's no trick questions on the quizzes. Everything's based on the instructional material provided. So every module will be organized in a similar way. So again, week 1, we'll have a discussion. Week 2, we'll have a paper assignment. The next thing you're going to look at is your communication. What you'll need to know is the announcements and discussions. Announcements we've gone over. The discussion board that you'll do every other week is based on your reading. Discussion include a question and answer forum. Please use this if you don't understand the reading, if you don't understand any concepts, assignments, etc., or parts of the syllabus about feedback. Please write it here. You can also answer your peers if you know the answer. All right, I will try to get back within 24 hours, but the Q&A is for everybody in the class so we can support each other and make the course much easier for you. After that, there's some guidelines on discussion expectations. You'll be expected to answer the question on one day and to reply to 2 different students on 2 different days. This purpose of this is to get you to think about what you're writing and not to rush an answer. I've given examples of good posts and examples of good replies and also examples of poor posts and poor replies. So the grades on this are based on how well you answer the questions and how well you reply to your student or to your peer. So the first week again, you'll have an introduce yourself question and you'll have a week 1 discussion on the first reading. Then you'll have week 3, week 5, week 7, etc. The next thing you'll be looking at are the assignments, grades, and quizzes. The assignments that you'll have due are 6 short literary analysis papers. These are about 750 words each. You're given examples of how to write these and outlines to assist you in writing these analysis. There'll be 6 due, and these are the papers. Make sure that you're submitting them in doc format or PDF only, otherwise I can't accept them. The other again is your grades. Once I post the grades, you'll be able to see this. Discussion boards are worth up to 60 points. Quizzes vary depending on the number of questions, but there are no more than 20 questions per quiz. And the literary analysis paper will be based on 100 points each, and there will be a final exam covering all of the reading material during finals week. The quizzes, which are every week, you can find an assessment, and they will have all the quizzes listed. They'll only be available 1 week at a time, so no late submissions for quizzes. Each quiz will be allowed 2 attempts with a 60-minute time per attempt. The pre-course quiz is unlimited time and unlimited attempts. So what I would like you to do, if you have time, is go through this, check out the module organization. The course, again, if you have any questions, submit it to the Q&A discussion board and I will get back to you. Okay, so thank you. I look forward to hearing from you in the class and good luck to you.